Just describe how important it is for IAG, for your airlines, that you are now able to do two-way traffic across the Atlantic.
No, for us, it's critical. It's a crucial moment because, as you know, it's one of our main markets. We needed to have that capacity in the air. So I think it's a day where we are going to see that the future, in some way, we can fly all the aircraft that we have, and I think it's an important day for us.
How's capacity going to work? How much capacity are you putting back on now? How many flights are you flying? And who is flying? What kind of passengers are you picking up at the moment?
Okay, today we are flying to 17 destinations in US. We are going to increase to 23 destinations at the end of the year. I think around 246 weekly flights. And what we have seen today is that the load factor of these flights is close to 100%. We see a lot of leisure traffic, VFR traffic. Business traffic is also coming back. It's taking more time, but I think premium leisure, for example, is working very well. We have a lot of people that they wanted to travel, and now they have the opportunity. You have people that they want to reunite with their families, but also you have people that they want to do business face-to-face. So I think it's critical.
Well, it is nice to be face-to-face, yes. Finally getting to talk to people rather than on a video call. Let's talk a bit about business, though, which was a huge component of the North Atlantic. Profitability really kind of rested on that area. Do you think we are going to see structurally business being weaker going forward? Is there going to be a structural effect of the pandemic, do you think?
I think still we have a lot of volatility and we don't know what's going to happen. What we see is when we can fly, we have a lot of pent-up demand. But in any case, we have the assumption that in 2023, we are going to have a reduction in corporate travel of around 10–15% if we compare to 2019. And we prefer to be conservative because it's better to flex up the business later than not to need to do structural changes after this crisis.
You've retired a number of long-haul aircraft, wide-body aircraft during the pandemic. The 747s have gone. You're flying an A350 this morning, if I can get my words out. I saw the Virgin and the BA takeoff, the simultaneous takeoff just a few minutes ago. Are you going to have to bring more aircraft in? What kind of aircraft are you looking at?
Yes, I think, as you said, we are replacing the 747 and we are replacing the 340-600 in Iberia. I think we are bringing a new generation aircraft, 787, 777. We are going to bring also more 350s. And the consumption of fuel, we are going to have a reduction of up to 40%. So we delayed the deliveries of these aircraft because of the crisis, but now they are coming and we are going to recover the capacity that we have in 2019 in 2023.
Given the fact that it's COP continuing this week, what is that going to mean in terms of your trajectory towards being net neutral?
I think it's very important, the new technology, for sure. The airlines, what we can do is to buy the latest technology that we have in the market, and that's what we are doing. And then I think we want to participate, for sure, in the process of decarbonization of the industry. The problem is for that we need, for example, more sustainable aviation fuel. You know that today, for example, we are flying with 35% of sustainable aviation fuel in the aircraft. But the problem is to reach the commitment that we have of 10% of sustainable aviation fuel in 2030, we are going to need around 300 plants around the world. And right now, we don't have sustainable aviation fuel.
No, there's a whole infrastructure that needs to be built up. Talking of fuel prices are going up. How big a headwind is that going to be?
For us, cost of fuel is critical also. So I think we are going to have the pressure of the fuel price, but we are having also the pressure of suppliers, monopolistic suppliers. And also I think labor and inflation can be also other challenge that we are going to have. But to be honest, I'm happy to talk about the challenges of flying. Because before we were talking about the number of aircraft that we had on ground.
Yeah, it is, and today is really just emblematic of that. Talking of labour, I remember when it was Go, the low-cost carrier, the BA-IAG had. You are now going to be launching a new one. It's probably going to take to the air beginning of next year. It's going to operate from Gatwick, a low-cost carrier. where are you? Kind of, what are the details that you can give us in terms of the process, in terms of getting that done?
Okay. First of all, it's not a low-cost carrier. I think what we need, what we need is an efficient platform. The problem is Gatwick. The last 10 years, we were losing money, except one of them. So if we want to operate and to compete in this new environment that is going to be even tougher, we need to be efficient. So BA, they have reached an agreement with the pilots, and it's an important agreement. And last week also they have closed an agreement with cabin crew, and they are talking now also with ground people. And if we can close all that, we will start flying from Gatwick in March 22. And I think the most important thing is to have the efficiency that is required to be profitable. Because when you have a business that is profitable, then you can develop the business, and we are going to have more opportunities in the future.